we embark on the 99th year of live racing, we wanted to reach out to you, our media partners, and give you a peek of what's happening here at Ellis Park. Today we are also excited to announce that Run Happy has signed on as our title sponsor again this year, so you'll start seeing all the logos everywhere. And we're looking forward to the 2021 Run Happy Summer Meet here at Ellis Park. Wanted to introduce Jeff Inman, our general manager, to come and give you some more information. Your turn.
Thank you. Well, as Ellie just said, welcome everybody to the Ellis Park Run Happy 2021 meet. I'll tell you that, 2020 was a hard year for a lot of people. And we're looking forward to a very successful 2021. We have a lot of things, and probably the most exciting is we're able to open up the venue at 100%. So a lot of the things that everybody has missed over the last year, especially here at the racetrack, the crowds, you come on the street, it smells like a state fair when you come here. You hear the crowds yelling, you kind of smell beer and popcorn, and there's cheering, and there's crowd, and just fun. And we're really looking forward to that. Ellis Park has been, the Tri-State Summertime tradition for a long time, our 99th year. And we have a lot to offer everybody. We have some surprises. We should be having, some things for the people on Saturday nights, and some other surprises to give everybody, and we're working on those. And for one thing that we have, that we've been working on all season, but we're very proud to announce for the first time in Ellis Park history that we'll be broadcasting our race meet in high definition this year. Put a lot of effort into infrastructure, into high-def cabling, and we're really looking forward to giving everybody an opportunity to really seeing Ellis Park as it should be. Just one last thing I want to bring up is because we're like a lot of people, hey, we're hiring for this summer. So if you love horses, we have jobs on the back. If you love people, we have jobs in the front. So please, everybody, if you know somebody or would like that fun job for the summer, come see us at www.ellisparkracing.com. And other than that, I just want to say, Ellis is the area's summertime tradition. We're ready for the 2021 season and ready for you to feel the thunder this year. Thank you very much.
And now to give you a little more information on our track conditions, I have Jeff Hall.
You're up.
Hi guys. I'll be quick too, just like Evan was, I promise. I'm usually the winded one. But we're very excited too about the racing season. We have put a lot of money, LDC has, into our racetrack and to both our racing services for this year. One of the biggest things that we have done, which is very exciting to us, is that we hired a company called Brandeis Machinery out of Evansville, and we wanted to work on our water problems that we have on the track, especially when we get one of those July rains. So, excuse me, they had a drone, and they flew drones over the racetrack. They took 4 million pictures of the track, and they took them back and they go to an architect firm who builds a model of our racetrack, and we tell them what we want. We want a 1% slope, become 70 feet out from the inside rail, and sloped it by 1% so the water drains in, and then the same thing, we ground it. The rest of the track coming this way 30 feet, of course, drain this way. They then take this and they bounce this off 18 satellites, solved up by satellite. And then they burn it, when they build this model, they burn it on a thumb drive. And we had a contractor from Evansville who has a grader that accepts this just like the farmers do with their planting their crops. Plug the thumb drive in, and even Brian can drive the grader. They just basically drive the set. So the racing services themselves are phenomenal. The trainers that are over here they're overwhelmed with it, how good the services are right now, the turf. I'm looking today, I think they cut it again last night, but the turf track this time next week will be green as the John Deere tractors are. We also got Jeff got and Mark money It's something we hadn't had around here in a long time, but we got money, we were able to buy, new track conditioners, 2 of them. We bought, 2 new sets of floats to float the water when it does rain. And we bought, feather bars for the, track conditioners that roll the dirt out after the conditions go over. We got a lot of new equipment. We've got things we haven't had. We've got, 5 new John Deere tractors that we leased down through the NTRA through Right Equipment. We've got a grader that we've never really had for 5 years. We got a roller for the turf track. We got aerators for the turf track. So with the talent that's going to be here this summer, with the horses and the trainers that are going to be here, we're ready for it. We're waiting for them. And we've got a lot of big names coming this year that have run here before, but they've not stayed with us. We've got 29 barns. All the barn reservations have been reserved. We got 850 some-odd stalls, and we have stall applications for every stall back there, and a waiting line. We got 250 pack rooms ready, built dorm, 150 dorm rooms, and so far we've got 46 trainers that have been assigned stalls. So we're looking very, very forward to a great meeting here, starting next week. Glad you guys can come. And, one other thing, and with the high def signal going out this year, we let NYRA, New York Racing Association, they market our simulcast signal. And as of Thursday or Friday of last week, we had 1,093 outlets taking our signal this year. So it's going to be big for us this summer. Thank you very much. Short
I wanted to go ahead and introduce Bill Lotta also. Did I pronounce your name?
Lara, yes.
Sorry.
She knows.
If you'd like to come on up for just a brief moment. He is one of our horse owners here on property.
Oh, Lord. Don't tell him who trains him.
You won't.
This will be short as well. I think I got voluntold into doing this. Gene had reached out to Bruce Lunsford, who he and I are friends together, and they owned several horses, and Bruce couldn't come down, so he told Gene, he said, why don't you get Bill Latta, he lives there. And so I'm involved with some horses with Bruce and John over here, and a few other people, Greg Hudson, but I'm more of a patron than I am an owner. I've been coming here since I was probably 5 years old. It was a family environment, and my dad loved horse racing. So we came to the track every time that we had a family out. And I think the track is still doing that. Glad to see that. They promote family events. But I don't have a whole lot more to say other than I love this place. I have for many, many years. My brother and I used to walk around and pick up tickets and take them home. My dad had all the winners written down, and every now and then we'd find them. We'd find one that had the cash. It was like finding a gold mine or something. Kids 6, 7 years old and cash a ticket for $10 or something like that. So it was fun. I'm happy to be here. I don't know what else you guys want me to elaborate on, but John has trained some horses for us and still does. And another guy, Greg Hudson, and his father, Hooley, raced over here for many years. And they're back in the horse business. So we all went to college together, and we used to skip class and we went to school in Lexington, and we'd go to Keeneland, we'd go to Churchill, we'd go up to Turfway. So we followed the horses many, many years. Thank you for having me.
And now we have Mr. Hancock. John Hancock, who is one of our owners and trainers here on the property.
It's good. I appreciate it, all right?
Get them done.
Yeah, I hear you. I guess you could start this off by saying, anybody that knows me knows that Ellis Park is my life. It's always been my life. I've been here since I was born. My family's been here. I believe in Ellis Park. always have. I don't pull no punches. I'll tell you what I believe and what I think. I think this upcoming meet is going to be interesting. I think it'll be great for the media with the caliber of trainers that are going to be here. You drive to the backside of this racetrack this summer, you're going to see 3 Hall of Famers and 2 potential first ballot Hall of Famers that will be stable here. Mr. Lucas, if you've never met him, he's everything you read. He is the gem. He'll tell you like it is, and when he starts talking, you'll be the one still sitting there when he gets up ready to leave, because he's very interesting, very intelligent, and he talks to you like you're somebody, and he can really tell some stories. The stories out on Steve Asmussen, everybody knows about Steve. I've been fortunate over the years to sell Steve some 2-year-olds in the spring. I've been fortunate over the last few years to break some really nice babies here at Ellis Park in the fall and take them to Keeneland in April. And the way the stories are, that's what we do. But we would keep them if the price went right. But we've been fortunate enough to sell a lot of nice horses in the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years that were broke right here at Ellis Park. I think this meet with the jock colony that's going to be here, Francisco Arrieta, who showed up in the South this year, rode there, Oakland, Churchill, and everything. He was here yesterday breezing some horses for me. He's going to be here. He's already in town. Got a camper in Evansville. You're looking at David Cabrera is coming this summer. Very hot, young, talented rider. Going to follow the track like Corey Lannery did before he came to Kentucky. Corey definitely be back. Greatest person you ever met. If you ever get a chance to interview him and talk to him, he's legit. Julian Lee Peru is supposed to be here this summer. You got Jimmy Green going to be back. Fernando Dela Cruz, Deshaun Parker, with Marcelina Pedroza, who was hurt last summer. He's going to be here in and out. Just a truth. Joe Talamo will be here. Just a great bunch of jock colonies. I mean, it's a who's who of a jock colony. You match them against anybody in the country. And when you back up and look at the people that are going to be stable here for the first time in years, like Jeff Hall said, every stall is allotted. There is a waiting list for if somebody decides to go a different direction to Sarasota or somewhere. There is a waiting list for people to come in and take their spots right now. So horse population won't be a problem. What will be here will be higher quality horses with the names of the trainers that are coming. You're going to see the middle class up quality of horses as good as what Ellis Park's ever had. I mean, we were blessed last summer for Mr. Lunsford to bring Art Collector. Can you imagine if he was to show up this summer and his first start back? He's in training now at Lexington, or at the training center outside the Skyline. If he should happen to show up here as a stepping stone to a bigger and better race, Mr. Lunsford, Mr. Hudson, and Mr. Latta, their stable is half century, so you know how long that's been. They've been together. They love Ellis Park. They love being here. They love supporting Ellis Park. There's other owners that are the same way as they are. Ellis Park has a reputation of being family. And if you go to my barn today, I've got 2 people who work for me and their kids live in the barn. That's what you see. Ellis Park is family. It's oriented that way. It's legit. It's true. It's different than the rigmarole of a big time place, but you're going to have access to the big time names and the big time horses. So don't be afraid to ask these people. You know, if you want to come out, Rick Calhoun called me about an hour ago, asking about the racetrack, asking about the circuit, plans on moving in next week. I mean, this circle, people talk to each other. Everybody knows they're coming. They're going to be here. I do not know if Brett's bringing all these good horses. If he does, you're in for a treat. Even if they train here, it's worth coming out to interview him and talk to him and get, by my standards, second in the Met pile the other day. You know, I mean, there's going to be some really nice horses trained here. And these people will talk to you. They won't duck. If you want a story, come talk to them. They're not afraid to tell you just what they think and how it is. We're very blessed that we have one of the best racing secretaries in the country, and Danny Board. I personally know he could go anywhere he wanted to go, but he has stayed here at Ellis Park. He's the assistant at Churchill because he lives in Louisville. But he is the racing secretary here. Scott Jordan, who is the starter, Keeneland, Churchill, and Ellis Park, one of the best. He's here. So Ellis Park has a tremendous staff. And now we're gonna put horses in the barn area that fit the caliber of place it needs to be. So enjoy the summer. It's gonna be a good summer. And hopefully everybody here does good and comes back and we can do this again.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna be, hey, never
Due to a
mind.
family emergency, our racing secretary could not be here today. So speaking on his behalf is Jeff Hall.
I am.
Yes,
Did get a
yes,
second.
and bringing him back up.
Told you I wasn't done. I just want to hit on a couple of things I know Dan is wanting everybody to know. And if you guys want condition books, they're available. We can get you a bunch of them on here. But we have 31 racing days. We start Sunday the 27th and we run through September the 4th. We've got 16 state races scheduled and they're big races. The money is really good for these guys this year to come. We've got, we'll start on, the first state's race will be July the 4th, with Sunday on the 4th of July, and that's Ellis Park, Turf Stakes. And we follow every weekend with, a couple of state races. Now, our two big days will be, or three big days actually, will be August the 7th, which is a preview day for Kentucky Dams. We'll have 3 state races that day. And then on August the 8th, August the 8th, we have 4. So instead of a one-day event, this year we're gonna make 2 days out of the Kentucky Downs preview with one of the races. I'm not sure which one Dan will make it, but if it's a win, you're already at the end. The big races Kentucky Downs has when they run their turf meet. And then we have our other big day is August the 15th, which is Sunday, and we'll have the Ogden Oaks, the Groupie Doll, the Ellis Park Juvenile, and the Ellis Park Debutante. And all these races have been raised to $125,000. Everything went up in price. All of our purses went up. Our main specials went to $52,000 this year. And then the Ellis Park Derby also will be on August the 15th, and we've raised the charge on that. Dan has to $200,000. So we're very happy with with the quality of horses and trainers that are going to be here to be able to put up really decent purse money for this guys for this summer. And anything else you guys would like to know? I've got books if you want. Dan's got them, more condition book.
Jeff, I did by accident forget to mention Billy Mott. Billy Mott's a Hall of Famer, never been here before. That barn right across, right over back, right over there. He'll be right there watching us every day. Billy Mott himself will be here. So you have Asmussen, Mott, and Lucas, 3 Hall of Famers that'll be stabled here this summer.
Yeah. We're gonna have a heck of a night. Anything else? Anybody? Yay. Good night.
Okay, so now you all heard the business side. Let's hear about the party side, what's gonna happen. So we've come up with great weekends this year. Lots of fun, lots of party, let's get fans involved. So our first thing to discuss is we will be having in July and August a horses and horsepower promotion where one lucky person could possibly win up to $100,000 car. Pretty exciting, right? Yes. Okay. So then the following weekend, the weekend of July 1st through July 4th, we're going to have the All-American, also known as the Military Appreciation Weekend. So that weekend, we're going to honor our military heroes and our veterans. We're going to have a swearing-in ceremony. We're going to have the color guard here performing the national anthem. And then, of course, we're going to have a hot dog eating contest sponsored by Farm Boy Meats. Who doesn't want that? You get a wonderful shirt that says, "I'm a wiener." So I expect to see you all represented in that. Take the TV stations and compete a little. And the winner of that will receive like a fun summer getaway kind of, not really a getaway, but a package that's gonna feel like you're getting it. The following weekend, July 9th through 11th, we'll have Teacher Appreciation Weekend. So what we're doing is we're asking our fans to bring in school supplies, because so many times teachers have to buy their own supplies. So just we'll collect them, and then we will actually split them between Henderson and Evansville. So you can get that one out there. That would be great for the teachers. July 23rd through the 25th will be our Ladies Weekend, our Phillies and Fun. So it's going to be all about ladies. We're going to have incredible gifts, working with some jewelry stores in the area to see if we can get some giveaways that way, so we don't have everything locked down yet. August 15th, the day of the Ellis Park Derby, we're going to have a Talk Derby party, or Talk Derby to Me party. So wear your hats, wear your socks, wear your seersucker suits, you know, go crazy, because one of us might be out there judging to see if you won a prize. You don't know the prizes. And then finally, August 20th through the 22nd, we will be having the guys' weekend, the Studs and Buds weekend, where it's going to be all about the boys, the cigars, bourbon, fun, get your guys, get them out here, just great old time. And then the following weekend will be Healthcare Workers Appreciation Weekend, so we'll just be thanking everybody for keeping us safe. Finally, we'll wrap up the season in the first weekend of September with the Horses and Hops Beer Stew live music. And speaking of live music, every Saturday night, Ellis Park will be hosting a live band here after our final race. So something new, something exciting, something to bring in the crowd, and just keep it as all one big entertainment destination. So, we have a lot going on here at Ellis Park. We're excited to show you a great time. We can't wait to have you here and have all of our guests back in the stands and hooping and hollering and cheering on those horses and dancing, all that good stuff. So please don't forget your t-shirts. They have a pen attached to them that has our media guide, our style guide, everything downloaded onto it. So you have all of that for any kind of, you need to post our logo anywhere.